Hi, Gemini Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, very grateful, and very blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Gemini. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread, and then we'll get a major arcana, and then we'll get a card from the End of the World as We Know It deck that I created that has the lunar moon phases and zodiac signs. Everything has been pre-shuffled. You did have a beginning to a reading, and then I had a little oopsies. So we're beginning here, and this was your first card. I was speaking on the energy that was coming through here, and then the title wanted to also come through that I channeled for you, along with what I'm going to be relaying and speaking on here. So you have the Five of Pentacles for your first card. And right as I was getting ready to speak on this card, I also got a new subscriber. So welcome to the new subscriber that has I don't even know how to say it without sounding arrogant. Oh, that has come into the new world. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have entered a beautiful place of abundance and love. Anyway, I put that really lightly. Fives here. This will be minor arcana energy, but I'm not getting anything low vibrational. I get this as a lot of you, and I was saying this in the first video that I was trying to make, this 5 being more relevant to a lot of you being Hierophant energies, and then the counterpart to the Hierophant is the High Priestess, so allow what resonates for that. But I do see illumination. I do see 3 of Pentacles energy, and then 2 of Pentacles, and the components of those is you working together to help, to be of service, to give back to others. So then that's when I brought this in, because this wasn't initially in. I wasn't listening to myself here, and I didn't want to make it about myself either, but Spirit was calling me to present one of these at least in the reading when I opened the reading, and I didn't do it. And so when this card came through, I automatically thought of this. So a lot of you may be in this beautiful energy of giving back, where I'm getting also the 6 of Pentacles, but this being 5 of Pentacles, and I again feel it's more connected to the spirituality, the true genuineness of that heartfelt extent to be able to be in a position after doing some wonderful hard work connected to transformation to give back to others who are in need, who could utilize the services that you are able to beautifully manifest as a magician and provide. And then that being seen, the light shining on this also here too, but it having significant blessing coming from God. And allow what resonates for that. I do see 3 of Pentacles here with green, that green energy. I do get that being about currency, money, but then also Taurus energy. And so what I was speaking on here, my general manager, where I am a shift lead manager and also a server, I also bartend, I also do to-go and catering. I do it all at this place. And he has given me, back in January of 2026, he offered an opportunity for me, and this could even be this year, you know, in the way that he gave to me, I'm now able to be in a position to give back. I'm about to start crying. This is very unique. It's very intense, but it's something that must be done. It's something that should be done on a regular basis, and that being about, not to sound corny, but the circle of life. But back in January, he gave me an opportunity when I was in a very not so good position. Didn't know what I was going to do. You know, I knew I was going to be okay. I couldn't see the forest for the trees. So this opportunity came. I wasn't sure if I wanted it. I did have to kind of sit and be in chariot mode and assess to determine, what was going to be the best decision for me moving forward, I took the opportunity because it presented itself, and it turned out to be a significant and ultra blessing. But it's a marketing project that he assigned me to help to get. It's Ronnie's Community Project is the name of it, and it was for me to be able to network with other businesses in the community, to reach out to even other places. I've reached out to centers where I know there's homeless people that come, and there's food donations. Like, we do those too. So I've connected with businesses and organizations that I know that are providing food for the people. And so my degree is in human services. And I don't want to make this about myself, but this will resonate for a lot of you that come to this message here. But my focus for the human services is at-risk youth and children, all in itself. I was also a professional photographer for 8 years in the preschool division, and that wasn't on purpose. I was just looking for a job after being a housewife and a homemaker for 16, 17 years. My kids had grown up and were able to be a little bit more independent. So then that's when I extended myself and found myself gravitating in the areas of children and helping children, being there for children and providing services for children and their families. So it was in me to create something. It at first started out with me reaching out to the organization that I did my internship at, which is the Wookiee House Incorporated, and it's here in the city that I live in. And they provide services for at-risk families. And that's where I did my internship. So my heart was to extend something to the children to be able to get more kids to come into the restaurant. I told this to my GM, Brett, and he didn't even tell me that he was doing this, but he came up with these for me and for the project that he has given me, to be able to give these out as we go out into the community and promote, so that we can, have more guests come visit us. And I just thought this was something so very special. It really, really touched my heart that I didn't even have to really explain it. He just listened to me, and then he followed through. He made these, and now we have something here that we can provide to the children and to the families to relieve a lot of the tense energy and the pressure of maybe feeling like they don't have enough. So this is helping others to know that they have whatever it is that they need at all times. As small as it might look, it's bigger. It's about looking at the bigger picture and the overall effect. But we're out here feeding children, and that's supporting families and relieving the cost for families to be able to put that money somewhere where it can actually be utilized in the best way to increase and elevate. So that's what I'm getting here with this Five of Pentacles. A lot of you being in this position now after you've been given to give back to others in need. And this will be your first card. And so a lot of you also being a philanthropist is also what I'm getting here too, which is beautiful. And then being very transformative as well. We'll go ahead and set that there. Pentacles will be Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And if you are ever in the area of Des Moines, Iowa, where I am located, bring yourselves on over to Famous Dave's. We would love to have you. All right, I'm going to put these over here. And then your channel title, again, is Nourishment. Not being significant. All right. And then fives will also represent, the moon is in Taurus. So I do get that association of the 5th month being important. You may have cusping energy. Leo energy will also be significant with 5th house energy. And then the transformative energy as well. And this is attractive energy as well. So it's a generating energy that just continues to flow. Like I'm getting your magician and the infinity symbol here. All right, let's get your next card here for Gemini Moon. That purple energy could be significant also too. Okay, so we have the Sun reversed and the Two of Swords reversed. So I'm getting there being some awareness, great awareness that's here. And you being seen, recognized, heard, possibly also being seen for the journey that it is that you've gone on. Where the Sun in reverse can represent darkness or it representing the depths of one's soul. The Sun is about the soul also here too. So with the Two of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords in the upright would be about not seeing something. This is in reverse though, so I do get it being about enlightenment with the brightness of the sun being here, regardless of whether it's in reverse or not, and then this reverse Two of Swords. The two energy could be the Taurus energy related, and then swords will be your energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. With that two energy and that being a representation of your symbol energy of Gemini, I do get this being about a lot of you here and that ray here of sunlight that's shining connected to what we have here. So some darkness that may have come about, that was a part of your journey. It's all about the discovery and what you determine for yourselves and what you also allow along that journey. That is significant. So given that the sun is in reverse, even if it's in the upright, the numbers are still going to be the same. That's how strong the power of the sun is. And then today is Sunday, so I think that's just completely beautiful and fabulous. The sun is also the ruler of Leo, and we did have that energy of Leo come through there with the 5. I am getting the energy of Saturn, the astrological wheel that could be significant also too, but I just get destiny taking its course here for you to receive the rightful recognition. This is also about unique communication. As I say that, I'm also realizing that we are currently in the Mercury aura. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. The moon is the ruler of Cancer. And that wanted to be said too. So 19 energy that comes together to create a 10th house energy of Capricorn will be significant. That 10 breaks down to the 1 energy of the Magician, but also Aries energy, so that will be relevant as well. So there being great illumination with that moon energy and the moon being debilitated when it comes to Gemini. I just get this being the communication about this being you. Being the light in the darkness, finding the light in the darkness, having that dark connect, but then also being very balanced with both light and dark. And then being seen. You can see a resemblance of a moon here, also here too. And this Two of Swords. Gemini, moon. And then the 10 energy being that sunlight energy that's connected here to this 19 that creates that 10. You're so beautiful. Gemini moons, that's beautiful. I love that. All right, let's get your third card. And then even more special, this is the second card placement. So the 2 energy being resemblant of your Gemini symbol there again. And the twin energies as well. And then I do see also the swords being in the upright. That will represent truth. So being seen for your truth. And then it just goes back to the beauty of what came through with that message there for your first card. Let's get your third card for Gemini moon. Being strong in your power. Tonka tough. How about it? Third card for Gemini moon. We have the 10 of Wands and the Devil reversed. So what I see here is right away I got the End of Burdens. Taking burdens back to where they go. But I also get this being about that darkness. and the journey. And the direction doesn't even matter. I feel this may even be related to the Capricorn energy that came through with the 10th house energy and you doing the work to overcome and conquer, and you did it successfully here with this devil being in reverse. Because what I'm seeing here, and very interesting, I noticed the two shadow energies here. That's reflective energy. Finding the light from within yourself is what I get here. And then in doing so, it's restoring balance where I see two trees. So I'm seeing this as like a seagull energy and climbing the mountain. But it also being related to water with the sea goat and the sea and that association. And then the tens will also be confirmation of that 10th house energy as well. But this will be about significant ending and you having a new beginning. Releasing burdens, dropping burdens, having a lot on your plate also too, but doing the work diligently and continuing to move on and move up and move forward. And I'm also getting that being relevant to the elevation, connected to the transformation. West is about transforming. And that's what I get here. Fire from within will be the Sagittarius energy that I see here with the resemblance of red, and that being related to the root chakra. Red also being resemblant of Aries, and then also Scorpio too. And then we do have fire here with Sagittarius, your polarity energy, and then Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. And then here's the moon. So I'm seeing that 10 here, the truth of your journey. And then it being time, because the load that you've carried has been heavy, I just get the reward being the nourishment. And then you being able to provide that nourishment back in return, being selfless is also what I get. And then having a wonderful new beginning here too. This 10, again, just like the 10s that were here. And we even have judgment here. Awakenings, being an awakener. But then also with transformation, there being some awakenings. And I did mention that about you being seen for your truth. Another 10 that breaks down to the 1. That 1 being magician energy, which will be you. Manifesting new. Learning lessons, releasing burdens. Overcoming and conquering toxicities, devil energies, obsessions, addictions. Could even be related to money. And then the devil card is a card of Capricorn. It's also a card of 15 that comes together to create the energy of 6. So I do get this being about that self-love energy along the journey. Coming into more of that and then releasing what no longer serves you. So that's awesome as well. All right, let's get your, and then given that this is the 3rd placement, 3rd house energy of Gemini will be your strong representation here too as well. You have overcome, boo. Let's get your 4th card. That'll be connected to stability, security, the Cancer energy related to the moon. Moon being the ruler of Cancer. 4th card for Gemini moon. We have the 7 of Wands reversed. And I'm just getting there being no resistance. No resistance. 7s are connected to balance. I'm going to scoot these up a little bit. And then what I'm getting is you having success. like being unstoppable, overcoming and conquering. And then with the reversal here, I for some reason get some kind of resemblance here that may have been associated with this double reverse here. That being reversed, this being reversed, something being completely over when it comes to some kind of resistance, when it comes to success. The success being on top here. So I do get that. And then I did pick up that Six of Pentacles associated with what was coming through with the Five of Pentacles and being a philanthropist. But then you also having success at 6 energy will be related to this. It will also speak to overcoming this toxic energy here with the 15 creating that 6. And the transmuted energy, it's the light and the dark energy. Your resemblance and that being here and having success and victory. And then wands will be your polarity energy of Sagittarius, and then Aries, Leo, and a Fucus. 7 energy is also related to the angels and being on the right path. I don't get the reversal of that 7, having any distinction when it comes to your journey. I feel that this is, again, more of that and you overcoming that. And there being no resistance when it comes to you having victory and success. You being seen for your truth of being completely awesome. Let's get and this will be connected to the security and stability. There may have been someone wanting to affect that or trying to block that. But I am hearing they're getting their karma if that's the case. Let's get your 5th card for Gemini Moon. You have the 4 of Wands reversed. And this is a card of 1111. I almost feel that it's resemblant to the Sun card. Whether it's in reverse or not, it's still going to speak to there being a union, a unit of some sort here connected to family. Now, some of you may have decided to move. I'm also getting that too. I don't get this necessarily being a negative energy. And then we have that 4 energy that wanted to come through here in the 4th card placement. Now being here in the 5th card placement of transformation. This is also beyond 11 wands here. Or excuse me, 10 wands where it's 11. I'm getting almost like something being non-existent. The representation of the 10 of wands being here with you, where I feel someone wanted to create something that's not true. And something being over. And you overcoming. I'm seeing also too, this is coming through as a platform of some sort. And not necessarily a portal. But I feel that if there were some kind of resistance, there's a release of this when it comes to a happy home situation. And you having a foundation that's supported and surrounded by beauty. And the angels still having your back. Where I got this here too for this reversal 7, the angels still being present to give you the foundation that you rightfully are meant to have here, connected to stability and security. Okay, I'll take that as confirmation. And then wands will be, again, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a fucus. Sagittarius being your polarity energy. The brown rabbits, I do get that being associated with the abundance that's here. Also, partnership, soulmate partnership. And then you can see the family here. Like, I'm just getting some of you may be moving, relocating, possibly here too. And moving on to increase. So something coming through here for you related to the home, where there may be an uprooting and then you moving somewhere else, going somewhere else. That's going to be something destined for you. And then 1111 is still here, so do make a wish. Make it a good one, boo. Make it a good one. But allow what resonates. Yeah. And then the 4s, again, will be connected to Cancerian energy. Security, stability, protection, deep agape love, wits and intelligence, emotion, feeling passionate about something and then moving towards that is also what I get here with the 4 of Wands reversed. All right. And then 5 energy, transformative. That'll be something that is taking place that may be a little different, but it's going to be for the best. That's also what I'm getting here too. Okie dokies. Let's get your 6 card. That was an interesting message. 6 card. Some of you could also be saying no to a twin flame as well. That could be significant. This is a card for twin flames as well. Allow what resonates. It won't be for everyone. Then I'm just getting, something that... I got a few things there. Allow what comes through for you. 6 card. And it could be relevant too to what I was getting here with the broken homes also as well. And this, you being seen for your truth, being supportive towards that. Or those who have been uprooted and are in need. That's too many, Spirit. 6 card for Gemini Moon. Alright, you have the Page of Swords reversed. And the Fool reversed. You being seen for your truth. It could be someone coming through with some truth. Also here too as they're watching. I'm getting someone being seen for their truth of being a superior ultra spy. And then seeing that you're not a fool here. That's all I'm getting. Because even if the Fool card is here, this is a card about new beginnings coming through. I'm even seeing, an overcoming toxicities. The amount of reversals that are here, where this devil energy may have wanted you to not be seen, they're being seen for their truth here. Where their energy, this will be depths of what's beneath the surface. And someone who may have tried to keep you from having success. You've overcome this here. But this person is spying on you. disrespecting boundaries. I'm even getting this being your energy here. And then the reversal energy being the association connected to this particular energy here, and that being completely foolish. These two cards came through together, so I'm going to leave them together. It could even be two separate people here. Like, I'm just hearing a complete clown. And then Saturn, you know, their foot being caught in the energy of Saturn here. Here's the moon here. It's a blue moon. That could be significant also here too. So it could be someone who was hesitant to also take a leap of faith towards you as well. That may have tried to resist what it is that, okay, confirmation. Resist what it is that you had to offer. And now they're going through some situations here on their own. But they're coming through in this reading here. Seeing you for your truth of being a superior being. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. I also feel, too, this is someone's projection as well. Where they may feel that they have some kind of token of some sort to offer you. And because they're not offering that, you don't have that. When you're able to show that you can create and have what it is that you want. Magician reversed. Confirmation. And those will be energies who have attempted to block and not manifest. And you seeing the truth of a situation, having no association with this energy, but I feel that this is some kind of energy that wanted to be like and then wanted to block. And they're being seen for their truth. You being given the nourishment and then providing nourishment just as you should. What's underneath this Magician reverse? And this is another twin flame card reversed. The Lovers reverse. This is the 6 energy. The 6 energy is also here. This is lack of harmony. This person is at a disservice here, and it could be because you have decided to move on. And then the truth being seen because you have surrendered. That's why I get these reversals here, also here for you as Gemini moon. And then the burdensome energy, releasing this connected to this particular energy here of wanting to try to block you and keep you unhappy. Underneath that, weakness, Queen of Wands reversed. So 2 people, 2 energies that have wanted to try to keep you from your success. And they don't have the power. You have the power to illuminate and reflect the truth. Alright, let's get your major arcana. So your message came through first, and then here at the bottom here we do have the Hierophant of a contract, and this will be that energy that I channel here. Very interesting. That's so dope. The 5 energy that I picked up here for you, and then the association with the High Priestess energy. You do have 2 onlookers here. These 2 onlookers could be these perpetrators who are now being seen for their truth. This could even be someone that you're associated with, whether you're the High Priestess or the Hierophant, that has a spiritual connection. Do you have a new contract? This is commitment. This is loyalty. This is honor. This is integrity. Speaking to greater elevation. And I do see 3 crosses here where I get Empress energy, but then also your 3rd house energy of Gemini. You being seen for your truth. So we'll go ahead and we'll set this here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle to get you a card. And here's that attachment. And you taming the beast. This has been overcome. And so it will confirm what I was getting about the 11 wands. and someone wanting to reiterate and continue on with something that doesn't even exist. This exists for these people. This doesn't exist for you. No one's lies are your truth. Here's the karma energy that I was getting earlier. And then even more of that reiterated with the 8. Here's also the 5 from the Hierophant. And the 3 energy of you as a Gemini. But then also the Empress energy coming through. Mega powerhouse. Taming the beast. Being the superior baddie that you are. If you are this Empress energy. And then I'm even seeing, a connect here between spiritual and physical when it comes to divine masculine and divine feminine. Being in whole state and that representation of that power. Overcoming and conquering and reflecting the truth of a situation. I'll leave that there. Alright, let's see. Let's get your final card for Gemini Moon. Leo. And then this is a card of Leo, so that's even more of your power being relayed. It also landed right there on top of that reversal 2 of Swords and the truth being seen about what wanted to be kept in the darkness. But you are an illuminator and you reflect the truth. Being even more strong in your power. You're unstoppable. And you have conquered and overcome. This being your truth versus the lie of these energies here that are now being seen for their truth of their wicked, witchy, and deceptive ways here. And that being why we have us here. Wanting to associate that with you here, but your representation coming through and you being seen for your truth. Alright, Gemini Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. Oh, let me go ahead and read the Leo card energy because I feel this may be significant connected to the contract of nourishment that's coming through here for you. So for Leo, we have fire, flashy. Orange will be significant, connected to the color of Leo, and I do see a hint of that. Oh my gosh, look at that. The star. You are the star. Just like I said, you're protecting this and making sure of that by being in your power. Overcoming and conquering, releasing what does not serve you. This is an 8 energy. So you have 2 8s. 17, 1 and 7 creates an 8. 88. And that'll be significant for you. It came through here also too. So technically you have 8, 8, and 8. 888. 88888. Because I was channeling 8s earlier also too. And then Scorpio energy will be significant to that. Your 8th house placement will be also very significant as well. But that's great prosperity and abundance and nourishment. So just be the star that you are. I can't make this up. This is great. The destiny connected to the Leo ancestry will be significant here, and there's the 5. You being a philanthropist, you being in your knowing, in your truth, versus the lies. So I also get this being karma also here too, with this reversal associated with you. That just goes back here. As much as an energy or energies here wanted to negatively attach themselves to have you believe something connected to their lies, you're still being seen for your truth. And that 10 energy represents the true energy of you as a 2, and not that 10 energy connected to the devil energy that's now being seen for its true associations. You're the star. Alright, Gemini Moons, this completes your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again. I feel also too, sorry, But this Leo card, this is a lion. This is a lying lion. I feel you're getting a hold of that also too. Being in this energy of Leo where you have significant Leo. Leo and Aquarius, this is the card of Aquarius, are also polarities here. So that'll speak to the wholeness that I picked up for you with your Gemini Sagittarius energy as well. And then that will be the World card that I'm getting. Also with Taurus and Scorpio, Aquarius and Leo being a part of that World card. And you having a significant and brand new beginning. Your truth being your truth and not that of those who are manipulating lies. You being that strong Leo energy as a star, polarized. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, enriching, and empowering. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.